Hello, this is Nev with the Rainbow Cauldron, and today is your daily general reading for March 1st, 2014, and tonight is a new moon in Pisces. And this is the last tarot reading for this week. And just as a warning here, next week I will be taking a break from tarot readings, so there won't be any readings for the following week after from the March 2nd week. Um, my husband's going to be home all week, so I won't really have time to do these readings or the videos. And we're planning on moving later in the year, and so we're going to be doing a lot of the preparation for that next week. So I won't really have time to do tarot readings next week. But I will be back after that. So here we go. So the first card that I put down will be from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, and it will represent the general theme or feeling throughout the day, something to think about. And the four cards surrounding it will be from the Golden Universal Tarot deck and will represent morning, afternoon, early evening, and nighttime. Okay, so the first card is the Air Dragon. And the Air Dragon just has a lot to do with sudden and forceful inspiration and insight. Like, it's just a gust of wind coming in. And that really has a lot to do with just forceful inspiration, ideas, creativity, knowledge, just that insight, that sort of energy just coming in all of a sudden, and sort of with a vengeance. I mean, look at this guy. He's pretty, forceful here. So it's a very forceful sort of energy. And yeah, so there we go. So we'll put that right there in the middle. Four cards surrounding it. The first card is the Chariot, which I think goes well with the Air Dragon here. And then the Ten of Pentacles, which means that this turned out pretty well, especially financially. And then we have the Three of Swords. So again, we're seeing a turn, which we've been seeing a lot this week. Sort of the beginning part starts out really well, and then we sort of see this downturn. And then finally, we have the Five of Wands. Again, I won't say a negative card, but not quite as super positive as like the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so the first card, the Chariot. This is really talking about confidence, control, moving forward. When I think of the Chariot, a lot of the things I think about is moving and travel, and not necessarily actually traveling, but just a moving forward sort of feeling, and since it's two different uh, oppositions coming together, to go towards one goal, and it's overcoming opposition, and it's focus, and it's driven. And that's how we're waking up here. We're waking up with a very focused sort of energy, leaving the conflict behind, working together, moving forward, and I think that is really, that goes well here with the Air Dragon. And then it turns out really well because we have this sort of really great financial succession, financial increase. And one thing this card also has to do with is family happiness, because we see, this mother and father and a baby and a grandparent and their dogs, so it's a very, and it doesn't necessarily mean your actual family. It could be your work family. It could be your friends, just sort of everyone has sort of come together, and it's very prosperous. This time of day is, things seem to be going well, and that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing rewards for uh, um, coming together and working together. But we've seen this kind of turnaround around early evening, and the last few days have had this sort of energy, like I said, where it started out kind of positive. Things have been moving along, things are going fine, and then suddenly something seems to happen, or it kind of takes a little bit of a turn. And with the Three of Swords here, I feel like it's separation is a card that separation is the word that really came to me with this card in this situation, because here we're working together, two sides, two people, or um, uh, opinions coming together, two sides coming together, working together, and doing so has shown positivity and has shown results. But I feel like there's something that sort of happened that's separated, and which has caused kind of a setback here, and has moved into competition here. And that's what the Five of Wands represents, competition. But I don't get that this is particularly negative. I kind of see this as a sort of productive arguments. Like, yes, there's, we've kind of, we've worked together and we've seen some results, and now we've kind of separated, and but now we're opposing each other again. But I feel like things are uh, still getting done. It's sort of a productive argument, sort of like a um, productive criticism sort of thing, where okay, now we're arguing with each other again, but we're getting somewhere with this, where we're seeing the other person's side, that sort of thing. And that's the energy that I'm sort of feeling here. So not necessarily too negative, but not quite as positive as it was this morning, where we were very much working together, seeing results from that, and now we're back to being separate and kind of arguing with each other, but arguing in a way that seems to be uh, airing things out, or getting being productive in some sort of way. And it's hard to explain, but that's sort of the energy I feel from this. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I am going to take a week-long break from tarot readings, since we'll be planning for our move this coming week. And when I come back, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use my Wildcraft tarot deck. And so that sounds fun and interesting. And thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.